All right, so did you know millions of veterans are missing out on thousands of dollars in benefits every year? Not because they don't qualify, not because the benefits don't exist, but because nobody bothered to tell them. This isn't a conspiracy. It's a good old government miscommunication mixed with a sprinkle of bureaucratic mystery and a big helping of "we thought you knew." Today, we're unlocking the hidden VA benefits that most veterans never hear about. From free college to no down payment homes to mental health care that doesn't cost you your sanity. These benefits exist, and I'm going to show you how to use them. By the way, I'm Ryan Rowley, and I built SimpleVetBenefits.com to make sure you don't get screwed by fine print or ignored by the system. Oh, and if you like knowing exactly what to file and how to win, grab the Vet Rating Guide right now. It's your VA claims playbook minus the VEG orders and 5 a.m. wake-ups. A lot of veterans think the VA only exists to hand out disability checks and schedule CMP exams. But here's what the VA doesn't advertise. They offer education stipends. They fund housing grants. They provide free counseling, job training, relocation support, and even financial assistance in emergencies. These programs are buried in subpages, wrapped in terms like Chapter 31 and Specially Adopted Housing Grant. So stick with me. We're going to unwrap them all. So let's talk about free education. Everyone knows the post 9/11 GI Bill, but did you know you may qualify for Voc Rehab, which is VR&E, which can cover school plus housing, supplies, and career support? The VET TEC program will pay for tech boot camps in coding, cybersecurity, and more. There are transfer benefits for your dependents if you plan ahead as well. So let me introduce you to Maria, a Marine Corps vet who thought she aged out of education benefits. She applied for VET TEC, went through a cybersecurity boot camp, and now works for a defense contractor making 6 figures. All covered by the VA. These programs come with deadlines and paperwork, so don't wait. Check eligibility early. So let's talk about healthcare and wellness. Let's say it plainly. VA healthcare is massive, and it's not just broken bones and blood pressure. If you have a VA rating, even as low as 0%, you could be eligible for free mental health counseling, chronic pain management, substance abuse treatment, reproductive health for women veterans, preventative care, dental, even vision in some cases. And here's a bonus. Recent changes under the PACT Act mean toxic exposure-related illnesses are being prioritized. If you have any questions, book a one-on-one strategy call. I'll help you build your healthcare roadmap. It's like a field op brief, but with less mud and more survival. So let's move on to housing and financial support. Home ownership as a veteran? Easier than you think. The VA Home Loan Program offers no down payment, lower interest rates, no private mortgage insurance, aka PMI. But there's more. If you're disabled, you may be eligible for a funding fee waiver. Grants for housing modifications if you have mobility issues. Emergency financial relief programs like the VA Supportive Services for Veterans Families, SSVF. So let me tell you about Derek, an Army vet who thought owning a home was out of reach. After getting his VA rating bumped and using a housing grant for modifications, he moved into a home for his mobility needs. And it didn't break the bank. If you out here paying 7% on rent with zero equity, stop and get educated. Next up, stacking benefits for maximum impact. Now here's the pro move most veterans miss: stacking your benefits. You can combine education with housing, healthcare with financial support, and layer secondaries on top of primaries in your disability claim. For example, while going through Voc Rehab, you might also qualify for a housing stipend and file for disability compensation at the same time. You can use VA healthcare while waiting for a claims decision. It documents ongoing care. Pair a VA home loan with a housing grant if you have service-connected disabilities. Every benefit you qualify for makes the next one easier to access. It's like unlocking cheat codes, but for your real life. So here's some overlooked programs that deserve attention. Let's talk about programs you've probably never heard about. I know I didn't. Caregiver Support Program. If someone is caring for you full time due to your service-connected condition, they qualify for a monthly stipend. VA burial and memorial benefits. Are you planning for end-of-life services? VA offers headstones, markers, and financial support. Aid and assistance, an additional benefit for veterans who need help with daily activities, layered on top of pension or compensation. CHAMP VA. If you're a disabled veteran and your family isn't covered by TRICARE, this could help you cover medical costs for your spouse and dependents. Now, veterans, you've earned all these benefits, so don't leave any of them on the table. All right, so what should you do next? Here's how to get a slice of the $400 billion VA pie. Visit simplevetbenefits.com and grab the VET rating guide. Book a one-on-one strategy call so we can strategize your claim and benefits. File for what you didn't know you were missing. Track updates to the PACT Act and education reforms. Stop playing benefits bingo and start playing offense. So I want to hear from you. What's the wildest benefit you've heard of but never used? Drop it in the comments. Or better yet, if you used a little known benefit, share your story. Let's make this comment section the unofficial VA handbook. Now, I must remind you, you've earned these benefits, period. Not maybe, not if the paperwork goes through, earned, full stop. The VA is a grant maze, but that doesn't mean you have to walk it blind. With the VET rating guide, a chest pack to carry your documents, and a battle plan that includes calling me, you can win this. Now, are you wondering if Congress is actually backing us or just backing out? Stick around. My next video breaks down who's really fighting for your benefits and who's just using us for photo ops. Click it. Let's clear the BS together.